welterweight matchup between Tony Ferguson and Nate Diaz. Well, you hear the pop from the crowd, DC, as Nate Diaz gets set to make this walk here tonight. You never know when is going to be the last time we see this guy compete, but there's a lot to like when we see Nate Diaz in the ring.
Nate Diaz is a savage, a guy that just epitomizes fighter. From the attitude, the walk, the music, everything tells you that when Nate Diaz shows up, you're getting ready to watch a fight. A fantastic striker and a great jiu-jitsu practitioner.
Yeah.
Nate Diaz is just a well-rounded fighter and one of the biggest stars in the UFC.
We've seen the Stockton slap before. I'll set the total.
It's just so disrespectful.
Over under 1.5.
So
you think he throws it tonight?
It's just so disrespectful, but it's so Nate Diaz.
All right, let's see if he invokes the Stockton slap here tonight. But Nate Diaz is back, and hopefully in a big way for his supporters around the world. All right, so here he is, the former UFC interim lightweight champion, Tony Ferguson. And here's a guy who a lot of these fellow lightweights believe represents the toughest matchup for them. Just hard to know what's coming. Truly a five-tool player, and he will look to put all those skills to good use yet again here tonight.
I mean, you point to the Josh Thompson fight, the beautiful elbow that he landed to split him open, and it shows you the diversity of Tony Ferguson. And you have to remember, he was a national champion at Grand Valley State University.
Right.
So if he needs to, he can be a guy that has the ability to take you down and just brutalize you on the ground. Not only brutalize you, but he has a great ability to submit his opponent, as he showed when he won the title fight in Kevin Lee.
And he is most happy when he's in a fight, right? Certainly a guy who loves to train, as is well documented. Just the way he attacked the knee injury rehabilitation just shows you his true colors. And I know I speak for the MMA fans around the world. Very happy to see El Cucuy back in the octagon here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Well, at least on paper, what an even matchup here. Everything between these two fighters is nearly identical coming in here tonight. All right, now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
The main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Murgliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 21 wins, 12 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Stockton, California, ladies and gentlemen, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Nate Diaz! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a freestyle fighter holding a professional record of 26 wins, 6 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Orange County, California, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson!
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out front. You ready? Are you ready?
Well, a legendary build-up to this fight that is now upon us, Nate Diaz versus Tony Ferguson. And I think both guys are excited to put the trash talk aside and get down to business.
Yeah, they talk the talk, but now it's time to walk the walk. We know both of these guys at their core are tremendous mixed martial artists, and I cannot wait to see how this one plays out.
And as you'll see in a minute, Nate's probably not done talking.
No, he's not done. In the octagon, he'll be talking.
combination lands for him. He is really putting his strikes together tonight.
I mean, he's feeling himself tonight, John. He's doing a great job of putting everything together. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Well, now if you're the opponent, you really got to be careful as Diaz is able to find a home for that right hand yet again.
When Diaz starts landing the right hand, you have got to stay firm. You have got to dig your heels in the ground and say, no way you're going to just run me over. Easier said than done when you're facing Nathan Diaz.
Pretty good right hand. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson one in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Oh, clipped him with the overhand. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Nate Diaz.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Strong hook to the head there by Tony Ferguson. Flush right hand is true. That strike is thrown tonight.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut land.
Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one. Under 2 minutes to go now in our opening round. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be. And if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
And they separate. Diaz gets caught with that punch. Stuck.
Wow, actually got the takedown. Oh, wow,
Oh, looks like he's countering here with maybe a Von Flu. He's got the side mount, and now all of a sudden his opponent's in trouble. May want to bail on that guillotine sooner rather than later. Brilliant submission defense there. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
Listen, you did good that round, but I need you to do a little bit better. I need you to avoid that takedown, okay? Let's not worry about the knees. Let's not worry about the stretch.
All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
All right, round two is now upon us. Tony Ferguson versus Nate Diaz.
Ooh, big shot land.
Diaz's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Nice connection there by Tony Ferguson. You're probably glad you never had to prepare for a fighter like this in your day.
I've never seen anything like that, and I'm not sure there's anyone like that going up in the weights. Tony Ferguson does not give you any idea of what you're facing. When you're in there, you're confused. He doesn't give you any...
Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that power him. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
So we call on the fight stats here. These numbers are unofficial, but 52 total strikes have now landed for Tony Ferguson. And dipping just below 50%, by the way, 43% the accuracy rate on the striking attempts against Nate Diaz. Effective punch there by Ferguson. Uppercut there blocked by Diaz. Right hand upstairs. Oh, and he caught the kick. Just out of range with that right hand. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Right hand upstairs. You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
Under 2 minutes to go. Just misses with the punch by Ferguson. Oh, beautiful jab from Nate Diaz. If he gets that weapon going early, could be trouble.
Yeah, he starts touching with the jab over and over again, and then when he starts to let that right hand fly, you start to see real big reactions from his opponents. So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking. Oh! He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full. Oh, nice. He's going to attack armbar here.
And he's out.
Come on, let's go.
All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how it chooses to advance from here. And that's the end of round number 2. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
That's the way to end the round. You got him hurt. Listen, when you come out, I want you to start.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You gotta like what you're seeing thus far.
I mean, the speed at which he throws is crazy.
Countering with the jab here, blocked by Diaz. Lying there, his opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
76 total strikes have now landed for El Cucuy Tony Ferguson. Just below 50% now. That one appeared to stun him.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. He didn't like that left hand.
Lands a nice one, too. And Ferguson, I have to say, absorbing those strikes quite well.
That jab hurt him. And you hear the crowd react every time they come together because they understand. He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Wow. All right, side control now. Diaz's lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now.
Now he's on top of him looking for a finish.
Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Oh, it looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys. He's attacking armbar now.
Nicely done. All right, close guard now. You gotta be careful though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Well, you gotta be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you gotta be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
Oh, huge elbow there. Oh!
Oh, he got him down!
What a fight so far. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
You ready?
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5-5-minute rounds.
Oh! He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out. An elbow! Oh, straight right.
What? He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Now, the guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight.
Watch triangle, watch triangle.
All right, so he postures up.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Side control now. Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here for Buck. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hit.
Yep, he's using the Kimura. He's going to try to use the sweep. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap. Now he's okay. Now he's escaped.
El Kukui grounded pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, that's a second. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt him very bad.
Unbelievable.
Serve him up. Go get him.
Back to the feet.
Oh, he's hurt. He's gone. It's over. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched it.
I mean, a competitive fight that one guy finally found the shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart. One guy got the finish, but neither guy should be disappointed in their performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Murgliata has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 10 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner